Hey, welcome to a just a gameplay commentary. Since I recorded a TF2 video, I thought it was pretty funny, and then for some reason, freaking OBS didn't decide to record the audio, which was a problem with yesterday's Fortnite video, so you're just getting a commentary instead. I'm not going to be commentating over the gameplay thing, I'm just going to be talking about some stuff that's been on my mind, so hope you enjoy this. So, first thing I want to talk about is the Daft Punk and Fortnite collab. Now, I am extremely excited for that, and I kind of figured since, I'm getting very excited for it and I want to experience it, I'm going to say this right now, I am not going to be doing a video on Saturday because I want to experience that on my own, and I don't want to miss it, because like a lot of the previous Fortnite events, I've always been somewhere else or I've been busy to where I can't experience them. Like back during OG, I missed the entire like Eminem concert thing because I was in a different state than the one I live in. So I could not make it. I could not make it to that one, but this one, I am for sure going to make it. So I'll experience it in full, so that way I can actually see the thing myself, because I've missed out on a lot of live events, or I just didn't participate in them. So this one I'm definitely going to. Now, second thing is that in the future there could be the possibility of daily videos coming out a bit later, or even like slowing down to semi-daily, because there is the opportunity of me getting some like employment later on in this like coming month or like next month. It won't last for long. It'll just be like a seasonal job, so I can at least get some money. Hopefully with that, I can get some other stuff for the channel, mainly some like new games to play. And I'm looking into getting a better webcam, because like my current webcam is complete hog shit, or at least like it's fine like when I'm just doing with friends, but I'm guessing for like videos, I want it to be like a pretty good webcam. So the current one I have right now, not cutting it, at least for videos. It works just fine. Also, the microphone on it is dog shit, so I'm not going to be using it for YouTube unless it's just like pretty funny. But yeah, videos might slow down if I do get hired. Anyway, since we're still on the train of gaming, I guess I should talk about this. The new Sonic racing game is out, and I gotta say, yeah, it looks fine. I'm glad that it's reviewing well and that a lot of Sonic fans are having fun with it, but honestly, it doesn't look like my cup of tea, I'm sorry. It looks too slow, honestly. Like any gameplay I've seen of it, it looks like it's moving as if the cars were stuck on the ground to molasses in super glue, which is just like, I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to look fast or not, but to me, for a game type like kart racers that are all supposed to be like, being really fast and stuff, it looks extremely slow in my opinion. So, I don't know if I'll ever get that. I haven't played a Sonic racing game. I think the most I've done is, like, I think try out Robo Kart 2 when that was out. But, yeah, I haven't really played a Sonic racing game in my life. I've mainly just been, like, a Mario Kart dude. Which, I will say, it's probably not a coincidence with the whole, like, Mario Kart update that, Nintendo pushed out very recently when Crossworlds came out. But I will say, at least the update does seem like it's addressing some of the issues from the early years of... No, the game hasn't even been out for a year. The early time of Mario Kart World, because they said that, three-lap races are going to be a lot more common in the randoms. It's not going to be, like, the only thing it picks, but it will be more common, and also unlocking characters is a lot easier. And I gotta say, the way that they made it easier is kind of funny, because they made it, as some people have described it, like a playground rumor to get it. Because, like, in order to get them a lot easier, because how it was before is that you had to wait for the Kamek item, which doesn't really appear that much during normal gameplay. I do like that they made it to where if you find the UFO and you find, like, a character that you haven't unlocked yet and you just suck it up in the UFO, then boom, you got it. Which is the most playground rumor type shit you could have possibly added, but hey, it makes it a lot easier to get it. And they also made the UFOs a lot easier to find, because I remember whenever I would play the game like an open world, because I haven't been playing it as much, but I do want to get back into it. I remember I would never find that the UFO ever during gameplay. Like, I'd find the trucks and the helicopters and stuff like that, but I could never, ever find the fucking UFO in my life. It was so hard to find. But hey, I found it. Actually, no, I haven't found it yet. Fuck. Why am I lying? I meant to say it's easier to find now, so I'll find it probably better on whenever I go back to the open world, because honestly, whenever I played that game, it was really fun just to drive around the open world. I don't know if I'm just like easy to please or something, but like, I don't know. I found a lot of simple fun in just driving around the place, like driving around the open world, looking for missions and stuff to do. I like the open world in Mario Kart World. I think it's a really fun, relaxing thing. It's nice to just drive around in there after like a bunch of intense races back to back. It's nice to just drive around the open world, do some missions, find medallions. I actually really do enjoy my time with Mario Kart World whenever I play it. I just need to play it a lot more. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the whole kart racer thing that's out now. But oh wait, no. Kirby Air Riders. Now, I have not played the original Kirby Air Ride before, like on GameCube, but I have heard it is an extremely fun game. And honestly, the direct that was held for Kirby Air Riders made me actually want to get the game. Like, it's dummy simple, obviously. It's dummy simple, like the original game. Because I remember Sakurai was saying, like, you only use like 1 or 2 buttons. I think at least in this game you use 3 now. So that means that the barrier of entry, like for actually playing the game, seems a lot lower. But there's also still a lot of skill involved. Like typical Sakurai games where it's like, you know, the games are pretty simple, but they do take a lot to actually like master them, like Smash Bros. You literally have 2 attack buttons, a grab and a shield and a dodge, and that's it. But if you get good at that game, fuck, you're going to be skipping showers for the rest of your life. Like, I do really hope that Air Riders is good, but I don't know if I'll play the game online, since I know the people who are like loyal to Air Riders, like to Air Rider, are fucking cracked at the game. So I'll probably just get like my ass handed to me whenever I play the game, like whenever I get it. So I don't think I'll actually get the game. Actually, no, I'm gonna get the game, but I just don't think I'll actually play the online for it, you know? Like, it seems like so unfun, because whenever I've played Smash Bros. Online, I always get my fucking ass handed to me by some, like, sweaty legend who's been playing since, like, 2018. I think it's when Smash Bros. Came out. I don't know. I remember when that game came out, and all the hype with the DLC characters and shit. That was such a fun time to be, like, into, like, Nintendo and gaming and stuff. The whole hype around, the Smash reveals and stuff. I still remember freaking out whenever I saw fucking Minecraft Steve, which his inclusion is still bonkers to me. Like, dude, we missed out on getting characters like Shovel Knight as playable fighters in the game and other indie characters, but we got Minecraft? Really? Like, Steve is a fine character and stuff. I'm glad he's in. It's pretty cool, and pretty cool to see, like, what began as a small game get into, like, one of the biggest fighting games. But you could have picked someone else, in my opinion. Like, I do think Shovel Knight would have been a better fighter himself, or maybe even Spectre Knight. I've been replaying the Shovel Knight games recently, and I forgot just how fucking fun they were. You know, like King Knight, Plague Knight, and all those, like, the playable knights would have been pretty cool to see. But I think Shovel Knight would have primarily been the choice if they were to pick him for a fighter. But no, he was an assist trophy, which is still nuts. But I wish he was a fighter, is all. But hey, game's been out for like almost 10 years at this point. 3 more years till it turns 10, which is insane to think about. The Switch 1 is almost 10 years old. Jesus Christ. But hey, if we're not getting any more Smash Bros. Games, at least like a smaller indie character like him actually made it in. Shocked like Shantae or like Rayman never made it into the game. You feel like, I think those would have been pretty obvious picks. But no, we got even more Fire Emblem rep. Which, you know, like, there was that, I saw recently, when that direct was out, the YouTuber that I'm actually a pretty big fan of, Salty DK Dan. I remember, he posted a video where he was like, you can hear my soul leave the exact moment I realized it was Fire Emblem, because he thought it was like a new Kid Icarus game, but it wasn't. It was more Fire Emblem. And honestly, like, people did say that Smash has like irreversibly damaged the reputation of Fire Emblem, which honestly, it totally has. It's mainly Smash's fault, but also like, I feel like there's a part of it that is Fire Emblem fans' fault, because they got so mad at Salty just like not being interested in their game, which he's not obligated to be interested in Fire Emblem. Like, no one's obligated to be interested in the series. So like, it was very odd to see that unfold like in front, like in live time, because like I don't really care that much about the Fire Emblem games. I haven't really played an RPG that's really like captured me that much. I've been meaning to beat Final Fantasy VII for the longest time, and I don't know if I should beat the original game or if the remakes are any good and are good ways to play through Final Fantasy VII. But I've always been meaning to do that and play through other games. Like, I started Earthbound, but then I forgot, oh yeah, this is a game where like necessary readings required. So I don't know if I'm gonna beat Earthbound or not. I really want to, because I know Toby Fox takes inspiration from Earthbound quite heavily. I think that's a lot more obvious with like whenever, like at the ending of Undertale, when they're all like out in the up. What the fuck? Oh! When they're all out on the upper ground, like outside of the underground, and especially in Deltarune, that's got a lot of Earthbound DNA in it. So I really want to play that and see like how that game could have spiraled into like the current like RPGs that we're getting now. But as long as I am able to actually have fun playing the game, which I didn't know there was necessary grinding in the game. Good lord, that titanium ant fight was a fucking chore. But hey, we're here now. We're here now. I'm gonna fucking play it. I'm gonna beat Final Fantasy VII as well. Dude, I just lost all train of thought. What the hell was I talking about earlier? Oh my god. But yeah, I think that'll wrap up the whole video. If you like this more looser, unscripted, like rambling type of videos, please let me know. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll try to get the audio issue working with OBS. Like, I'll make sure to try and get it working this time. And hopefully I can actually get it to fucking work this time. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!